Luka Doncic has just been humiliatingly dumped by the team he wanted to retire with. Now he belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers, and this trade between Davis and Doncic has become the most bombastic of all time. People even thought Shams Charania, the most trusted NBA reporter, had his account hacked because this trade seemed so unbelievable that he had to clarify it was 100% real. But the question is, why did the Mavericks finally trade Doncic to the Lakers? He never wanted to leave, and there were no rumors about it. Worse, Luka Doncic was supposed to be the greatest Mavericks legend of all time. He led the team to the NBA Finals last season and is still so young. This trade didn't happen out of nowhere. There's a lot the Mavericks are hiding, and you'll be shocked once you find out all the strange details. This blockbuster trade didn't just shock Mavericks fans. It shocked everyone. It's almost impossible to believe. Doncic always wanted to spend his entire NBA career with the Mavericks at such a young age. He once scored 73 points in a single game. He became the first player in NBA history to record a 60-point, 20-rebound triple-double. He currently ranks third in all-time points per game, behind only Wilt Chamberlain and Michael Jordan. Over the last 7 seasons, Doncic has made the All-NBA first team 5 times. He also won the Western Conference Finals MVP last playoffs. For context, only legends like Tim Duncan and Larry Bird have achieved that besides Doncic. The difference? Duncan and Bird won multiple championships and stayed with their teams their entire careers, while Doncic was just betrayed by his team. This is like if the Warriors had traded Steph Curry in his prime back in 2016. So, what's the real story behind this? How could Mavericks GM Nico Harrison make this decision with full awareness? Doncic just had the best season of his career. The Mavericks fought so hard to push him as the NBA MVP. So why did they give up on him so easily? How is it even possible to trade away a young superstar destined for legendary status after everything he's given to the team? And even crazier, why did the Mavericks settle for Anthony Davis, who is aging and injury-prone? They could have gotten way more assets and other superstars to complement Doncic instead of making this trade. Even NBA 2K wouldn't approve of this trade, but somehow it happened in real life. There has to be a shocking reason behind all of this, and you won't believe what it is. First of all, after the news of this insane trade broke, Nico Harrison stated that he traded Doncic because defense wins championships. So, one of the biggest reasons the Mavericks got rid of Doncic was that he wasn't good on defense. In fairness, they're not wrong. Doncic has long been criticized for being lazy on defense and constantly complaining to referees. This was evident in the last NBA Finals, where his lack of effort on defense made it even harder for the Mavericks to compete, especially with their poor three-point shooting. Additionally, the Mavericks were frustrated with Doncic's lack of effort in maintaining his diet and conditioning. His calf injury on Christmas Day last season was his last game in a Mavericks jersey. He never played for them again after that, as he struggled to recover. The Mavericks believed his condition was due to his lack of discipline in staying in shape. Essentially, the Mavericks didn't want to end up in a Zion Williamson or Kawhi Leonard situation, where an elite talent gets held back year after year due to recurring injuries. So instead of believing that Doncic would win multiple MVPs and championships, the Mavericks feared he would end up like Zion. To prevent that nightmare scenario, they decided to move him. But here's the weird part. Nico Harrison admitted he only spoke with the Lakers. Why just the Lakers? If the Mavericks had announced that Doncic was available, every NBA team would have given their best offers to get a future legend. Get ready, because the craziest part of this trade is about to be revealed. Before this trade, Nico had a great reputation as a GM. He joined the Mavericks in 2021 with 0 prior experience, but managed to build a roster that reached the Western Conference Finals twice and even the NBA Finals last season. Since he knew Doncic's defense was weak, he surrounded him with elite defensive players like PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively II to cover for him. He even brought in Kyrie Irving, who played a major role in the Mavericks' success last season. With all that effort, how is it possible that Nico then threw it all away just to trade Doncic for Anthony Davis, a 31-year-old injury-prone player, just for defense. Even Lakers GM Rob Pelinka thought Nico was joking when he first proposed the trade. Davis is a defensive powerhouse, but the Mavericks already had enough big man defense. Now, the trade raises even more questions about how Davis will fit into a roster that already has two others elite centers. Because this trade makes no sense, while conspiracy theories have emerged, one theory suggests that Nico is being controlled by the Mavericks ownership. In 2024, former owner Mark Cuban, who had invested heavily in the team during the Dirk Nowitzki era, sold the franchise to the Adelson family. The Adelsons own massive casino and gambling businesses in Las Vegas. They wanted to expand their operations to Dallas, but Texas has strict anti-gambling laws. Despite lobbying politicians with huge amounts of money, they failed to legalize gambling in the state. The conspiracy theory claims that they now want to move the Mavericks to Las Vegas as leverage. Trading away Luka Doncic was meant to enrage Mavericks fans, causing them to stop supporting the team and making it easier for the Adelsons to justify relocating the franchise. Mark Cuban himself has hinted that the Adelsons don't care about basketball, and if they move the team to Vegas, their business will explode. Another conspiracy theory suggests that this was all orchestrated by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver himself. The NBA's viewership has been declining rapidly, and with LeBron James nearing retirement, the league will struggle to find a new face of the sport. Moving Doncic to the Lakers, the most famous NBA team, ensures the league's continued popularity. Doncic is one of the most unique and legendary talents in history, and putting him on the Lakers guarantees increased NBA interest. No matter what, this shocking trade has completely changed the way we see the NBA's future. The only way the Mavericks can regain the trust of their fans is by playing perfectly and winning a championship this season. Meanwhile, the Lakers now have their next superstar, securing their future beyond LeBron James's retirement. But what do you think? Do you also see something suspicious in this blockbuster trade? Did the Mavericks make a huge mistake? Drop your comments below. That's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so this channel can keep growing and bringing you more exciting videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.